Well, 18 years on, I didn't expect us to still be involved in searching, and I think it's absolutely right that where new evidence indicates that we may be able to find something that wasn't found in the past, then we need to pursue every line of inquiry. So I believe there's 21 plots of land currently being searched, and that they'll be searched over the next week. 30 forensic scientists or more from the German police on the ground working with Portuguese, and a focus on the cottage where Christian B had lived. And I think the real key in this is the fact that the German prosecutor over a number of years has been absolutely adamant in his view that they have the right person in custody, obviously for a different crime. And whilst he is alleged to have committed these crimes, until he's proven guilty, we don't know. What I would say from my own knowledge and involvement in this case is he's an excellent suspect. He fits the profile. He was in the area at the time. He is known to have committed burglaries, in those types of areas in holiday accommodation. He has a background and convictions for child abuse related offences, and his phone, critically, a cell site analysis that wasn't examined at the time, but captured by the telecoms companies and then revisited by Operation Grange and the Metropolitan Police and undoubtedly the Germans, puts a call from that phone in proximity to the crime scene within 30 or 40 minutes of the crime. So,
and of course, Jim, he denies any involvement in this, as we know, and it's important to say that. Why has it taken so long? Why has it been so piecemeal, this investigation and this search?
Well, the principle is, of course, we're 18 years on and we're 18 years wiser. At the time that Madeleine went missing, the local, municipal police believed that it was a child who had simply gone missing, who'd walked away, that should be found in a short period of time. And when the PJ, the police from the capital came to take over the investigation, the golden hour had already been lost. The place, I've said on many, many times, the crime scene was bungled, and so there was no control. And so that chaos at the beginning, that came at a cost to the investigation. And then, of course, rather than clear the ground beneath your feet, as any good investigator would, by looking at the parents first and foremost, because they actually were in proximity and had control of their children, they went down an avenue of she's simply gone missing, or she may have been abducted by someone else. And that meant that 3 or 4 months into the investigation, when they were getting nowhere, they then pivoted back to the parents.
And Jim, sorry, we're running out of time, so I'm anxious to get to how crucial is this search around this reservoir? What do you know about that?
Well, there's only so much you can say about this. What I would say is it's critical and it's time bound. The clock is ticking for the German prosecutor. That's why they're pushing on this. And they need that one piece of forensic evidence that will inextricably link their suspect to this crime. And that's why they're pushing. And I think this is potentially a desperate last throw of the dice. But based on the intelligence and the information they have, they are, I hope, in the right place, and they know what they're looking for.